Up and under. What a move! Beautiful finish with the right hand. Put some English off the glass.
Well, more like French. That was so pretty. Looked more like Kobe on that move.
What a beautiful
That's a Kobe move.
use of the
Little hang time.
French, as Michael likes to say.
Yeah, French. I think French is a more beautiful language than English. That was French on that shot. I wish I could speak French.
You just name soccer players after all, like Lilian Thuram, Zinedine Zidane.
That's how it is. Zinedine Zidane, whatever.
Zinedine Zidane, blah, blah, blah. All right, 104-79. Thierry Henry with 9:40 to go in the fourth quarter after that delicious move from Westbrook. Austin Reeves has a steal. Kicks over to LeBron. 9:30 to go. LeBron's going to charge all the way to the rim and draw the foul on Michael's buddy, Cameron McGriff.
Yeah. Hey, I was making fun of it, but this COVID virus and all the health issues has cost a bunch of you guys. I think the NBA has used 546 players this season. That's an NBA record because of all the health and safety and all that stuff. You guys getting COVID, having to call guys up replacement players. So I'm thrilled for guys like McGriff to get a chance.
Michael, look, I don't care how it happened. These guys they can now consider themselves to have played in the NBA against LeBron James, right?
Yeah.
Like, so think of all their families, right? That are watching this game, listening or watching. So that's awesome. Another guy, Reggie Perry, out there on a 10-day contract, Michael, the 57th pick out of Mississippi State. Here's Ellerby, another one of those guys from the corner, and it looks like Malik Monk made some contact with Ellerby. So 106-79 is the score after the LeBron James free throws. LeBron 6 of 9 at the foul line tonight. And yeah, Malik tried a little bit too hard to block that shot there. Probably could have just gone up vertically.
Let the fans rep the team. Be the first to get the new arrivals at LakersStore.com. Shop the latest collections of jerseys, t-shirts, collectibles, and even more. Visit LakersStore.com. Gear up for the season.
Michael, what do you think the Blazers are for 3 in the second?
Let's see, I'm not going to look. Let's see. I would say they are 0 for 7.
Well, they got 1 in, so they're 1 for 11.
Wow. It's not good. Yeah, overall, they are 8.
Tony Snell was the one. That sound right, Dougie man? Tony Snell hit the 1-3 in the second half. I think it was. Check that. Yep, it was Snell. So Ellerby at the free throw line. Michael gets 1 more.
Trying to Washington State. Went to school up there. One of my sons went.
That's right. I still don't understand how UCLA and USC let Clay get up to Washington State.
They didn't think he was any good. I'm telling you, that's what they told me. Sorry, it happens.
It's like what? He didn't have the pedigree? I don't get it.
Look at Damian Lillard. He went to Weber State.
Yeah, I know.
He ended up there.
Lillard's dad wasn't a former #1 pick. It's also an excellent high school player at Santa Margarita, like your sons. I don't get it. Now, Austin Reeves now defending Dennis Smith Jr. 106-88. 8:50 to go. Pretty relaxed environment here at Staples Center. Everybody enjoying their New Year's Eve. And by the way, happy New Year's Eve to all of you listening. We appreciate you joining us on 710.
Did you make any resolutions?
I've just been trying to. All I wanted to do was kick COVID and get back to be able to call a game with you. My resolution for the short term is Ireland feeling better. Hoping that John Ireland is out of protocols soon.
The basketballs. Presented by In-N-Out Burger. Always fresh and made to order. In-N-Out, that's what In-N-Out Burger is all about. When's the last time you had an In-N-Out?
Oh, last week.
You did?
Well, I guess 2 weeks ago, because I was on protocol last week. Yeah. I don't go too long without getting one.
Oh, no, man. Those things are addictive.
All right, Ellerby back to the free throw line and gets the second to fall. 106-84. We'll see how much longer LeBron stays in the game. Maybe he wants to get to 40 points for the first time this year, Michael. 38 is his season high.
So take 2 and get out of the game.
Yeah. Would love to see that as well. And get him some additional rest. He hasn't been this low in a minutes count in a while. So that ball, LeBron tried to baseball or really football pass it. What were you talking about earlier? Quarterback you like?
I like Lamar Jackson and Bryce Young. Alabama.
That was a Bryce Young type pass over to the corner from Carmelo that McLemore knocked out of bounds. So 8:31 to play. 106-84. The Lakers in great shape here. They've held Portland to 33.7% from the field. They haven't really needed to force a lot of turnovers. They've only forced 8 because they've been shooting 52%, 13 for 32 from 3. Here's Melo, top of the key. Go to LeBron James. Shoot it, LeBron. I think he will. There you go. A step back three to his left. And there goes the 40-point night. Season high for LeBron James.
Get him out of the game, Vogel.
LeBron, 15 for 25 from the field. His first game as a 37-year-old, and he has been brilliant. Here's Smith Jr. driving on LeBron. Rebound to James. 14 window cleans, and there's LeBron finding THT. Cuts to Malik Monk, and Monk cuts, I should say. THT finds him at the rim, and Monk will go to the free throw line. So here comes Stanley Johnson to midcourt. I wonder if this will be one for LeBron.
He better be coming in for LeBron.
And looks like maybe not. I don't know. LeBron stepped over towards the right side of the floor, which is why I said, nope, there he goes. So LeBron James, Michael. No, I was wrong again. Okay. Melo goes out.
Yeah, he needs the rest, not LeBron.
LeBron, that's true. LeBron does not need rest right now.
No,
I'm just trying to
sarcastic. He needs to be out there. He needs to be on the bench resting.
111-84. Sarcastic. Is it not a word? Play on words. 7:52 to play. You're pretty good at spelling bee, actually. I remember that from my radio show days with you. As McLemore sidesteps THT and rises and hits a three for the first time since the first half. That is his 5th make from downtown. Just the second Blazers hit from distance. So 111-87. Now the margin. Austin Reeves collects the pass from LeBron. Uses his screen now. Reeves into the middle of the lane. And Reeves going to draw the foul as he goes up from the left side of the paint between the block and the elbow.
Griff fouls.
Yep.
Griff the crime dog.
I was waiting for you to do that.
Was it McGruff?
McGruff with
McGruff. That's right.
Yes. McGriff was a baseball player, Fred McGriff.
That's right. Yeah.
I wonder, you get any relation?
It could be. Yeah. McGriff was played for the Toronto Blue Jays, I believe. Yeah. Good player.
Oh yeah. He smacked that baseball.
Oh yeah. He could play.
All right, Austin Reeves at the free throw line. Lakers comfortably ahead still.
112-87. What's that, 25 points? 7:26 to go?
Good math there, Michael. See, you can spell, you can add, you can subtract.
I was good at math until they started putting them letters in front of you. A squared X to the... What is that?
Yeah, calculus not as fun.
I couldn't figure that stuff out.
Yeah. Did you have calculus?
Yeah, but I didn't go. I passed anyway.
Well, yeah, look, you were being recruited all over the country. You somehow wind up at Minnesota. Not exactly. I mean, there was a good program.
Oh yeah.
I would have thought you would have stayed in Miami or something. McLemore rises again for 3. We should pay him more attention. So, Michael, he is a rhythm player if I've ever seen one. Yeah, he hit his first 3 all from the same spot, then missed a ton. He's now 9 for 21 in the evening. That is his 6th make. The Lakers still in the driver's seat firmly. 113-90 is the score. Trevor Ariza comes to midcourt. I'm assuming it will be LeBron this time that he comes in for. LeBron baseline fadeaway. Can he get another shot to fall? Of course he can. The King has 43 points. That's his season high. 16 for 26. Jump shot from one of those 10-day guys, Reggie Perry. 115-92 is the score. 6:35 to go. I think that will be the last we see of LeBron James, who has been just spectacular as he introduces 37-year-old LeBron to the NBA. You're listening to the Lakers Radio Network.
The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event is going on now. Hurry into your Hyundai dealer today and get away with our best deals of the season. Every Hyundai comes loaded with innovative technology and safety, as well as available class exclusive features with available H-Track all-wheel drive for wherever your journey takes you. And the Elantra with available 10.25-inch touchscreen navigation, so you never get lost. Plus, every new Hyundai comes with complimentary maintenance for 3 years and America's best warranty. With new cars arriving daily and winter-only savings, now is the perfect time to buy a Hyundai. It's your journey. Own it at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event, going on now at your local SoCal Hyundai dealer. Learn more about our entire award-winning lineup and warranty at buyhyundai.com. Get a brand new 2022 Hyundai Palisade at your local Southern California Hyundai dealer. With room for up to 8 passengers, they won't last long. Visit buyhyundai.com to find the dealer nearest you.
The new year means resolutions like diets and exercising. But what about exercising your legal rights? I'm attorney Darren Kavanoki from 1-800-NO-CUFFS, and this is why I'm always telling you to just shut up. Exercising your rights doesn't make you look guilty, it makes you look smart. Another smart thing, put 1-800-NO-CUFFS on speed dial now, so we're there if you need us. It would be felony stupid not to. 1-800-NO-CUFFS, because no one looks good in handcuffs, unless you're into that sort of thing. 1-800-NO-CUFFS.
Are you ordering with DoorDash more than twice per month? Well, in that case, let's talk about signing you up for Dash Pass. It's the easiest way to save money on what you're already ordering. With the Dash Pass membership, you can enjoy unlimited $0 delivery fees from thousands of restaurants, grocery, and convenience stores. Sign up for Dash Pass and try for free for 30 days. DoorDash, get more from your neighborhood.
Hey, it's Sliwa. It's the end of the year at 710 ESPN, which means we're getting ready for a new year of having fun, yapping on sports, and figuring out new snacks for Travis. Travis likes to eat. I think we all know that. Happy New Year from Travis and Sliwa, weekdays from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. on 710 ESPN.
Stay tuned for the locker room report. Alan was going to announce the game changer, powered by Valvoline Instant Oil Change, the 15-minute drive to oil change. Visit SoCalOilChange.com for slam dunk coupons.
So LeBron James exits with 43 points and 14 rebounds, and Talen Horton-Tucker tries to make his presence felt on the game with a drive to the right and a attempted dunk on the baseline. He does get fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line. Lakers leading 115-92. My name is Mike Trudell, sitting in for the great John Ireland tonight, and Michael Thompson.
Who we got next? Sunday, Minnesota?
Yeah.
Is Carl Towns out for health and safety?
Yes, he is out.
That's a big loss. Anthony Edwards is back there, right?
That is Anthony Edwards is back. Yep.
Yeah, he's worked the price of admission. He'll be fun to watch.
Yep.
You know, he's going to put up 40 shots without Carl Towns out there.
Well, the Wolves lost tonight, Michael, at Utah,
Yeah,
108-120. They actually played okay. Malik Beasley started at 22 points. Edwards, who you just mentioned, at 26. D'Angelo Russell still out as well. So they started Beverly alongside Beasley. Free throws good. 117-92 is the margin. You know, Michael, as we close these final 6 minutes, we could figure have a little time to talk about the Western Conference playoff race at the bottom as McLemore misses a three. Johnson's going to pass the ball up the wing. THD alley-oop to Monk, and he somehow tips it home. What a beautifully athletic play from Malik Monk. Had the touch with the right hand.
It was an accident. He didn't mean to. But it went in anyway.
It was not an accident.
I don't think he meant to tip
Yes,
it.
he did. Of course he did. He guided it in with his right hand off the window.
It looked like it sort of deflected off his hand.
Okay, I think he intentionally tipped it in, and that shows the touch that Malik Monk has. But we can ask him. We'll see if he'll be honest with us. Stanley Johnson, right corner, Trevor Ariza, sinks a three-pointer. Nice to see from Ariza as the lead keeps rising to 30. 122-92 now is the margin. So, Michael, now we have a couple of moments to discuss the standings here. We can do it when we come back, though. All right, let's take one more break. You're listening to the Lakers Radio Network.
Your first chance to react to tonight's Lakers game is on the Lakers Pizza Hut postgame show.
We'll take as many calls as possible. Allowing Laker fans to react is the right thing to do tonight.
AD foul jam and a dunk. Wow! Hit the Lakers line and share your thoughts on tonight's Lakers game with Alan Sliwa.
877-710 ESPN. Your reaction to tonight's game.
LeBron 360 spin to the rim. Carmelo for three. Got it.
Plus, highlights and interviews from Lakers players and coaches.
My job is to go out and compete and play the way I know how to play, and I'll let the rest take care of themselves.
Whether you're at home watching the game, you're leaving Staples Center right now, and you're calling in, and you were at the game, or you're just listening to the broadcast.
The Lakers Pizza Hut postgame show after every Lakers game.
LeBron moving left. He takes it to the rim. Left-hand layup. Good! LeBron is taking over the game.
Right here on the home of the purple and gold, 710 ESPN.
The 2022 NBA All-Star Game is headed to Cleveland, and you decide who gets to shine. Vote for the players who captivate you.
That's what I'm talking about.
Who make you get out of your seat. And who leave you speechless. NBA All-Star voting presented by Tissot is open now. But the clock is ticking. Vote daily on NBA.com, the NBA app, or on Twitter.
Mission 18 Reloaded from the legendary King.
LeBron is taking over the game.
All the way down to the youngest rook.
Austin Reeves wins the game for the Lakers.
Mission 18 Reloaded is a next man up mentality for the purple and gold.
I love trying to figure out how we can be better.
Sunday, the Lakers battle the Timberwolves at the Crib. Coverage begins at 6:15 p.m.
What's up, everybody? This is Carmelo Anthony of your Los Angeles Lakers.
Hi, this is DeAndre Jordan.
Mission 18 Reloaded.
Mission 18, Reloaded. Hi, this is Dwight Howard of your Los Angeles Lakers. This is the ESPN LA Lakers Radio Network.
Oh, shout out to the race. I'm recalling that one.
Yeah, that's right.
Back in the day.
You inspired that. You initiated all that, Trudell.
I don't know about that.
You did?
122-92, and Ellerby scores out of the timeout as the Lakers
This game
by
is
30.
Well, I was thinking, I was sitting there watching this as the game plays out here. The Lakers up by 60 points with about 5 minutes to go. Well, there it feels like it.
30, but yeah.
Who do you think is going to be, other than the three automatics in the All-Star game for the West, Jokic, LeBron, and Steph, who's going to be the other two starters in the West for the All-Star?
So, first of all, Austin Reeves.
Oh,
well,
tips it in.
did he tip it in or
Well,
did
Ellerby, but Austin Reeves will get credit for it. He's right next to it.
Yeah, Reeves gets credit for it. So 124-94 is the score.
Who's going to be the other? I know. Ja's going to be the other starter, right? He has to because Luka's been hurt so long.
Are you saying in the Western
For
Conference?
the Western Conference All-Star.
Well, so here's the issue. It depends on are we listing LeBron as a guard or a front court?
Oh, front court.
I mean, Ja's got a shot.
Yeah,
for
Ja
sure.
and Steph
It just
in the
depends
backcourt.
if Luka can get back and put a couple of weeks together. Steph is obviously the automatic.
Yeah.
And actually, so here's who I would put in, Michael. Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
Yeah, Chris
Over
Paul.
Ja.
I mean, yes, just because Phoenix is better and Chris is so responsible. Look, he got the Suns to the 2 seed last year. He got OKC to the 5 seed the year before. I just think it's one of those chances for him to cement himself.
Yeah.
But I think in terms of who would the fans rather see?
Yeah,
Ja.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So that's a good call, Michael. He's definitely going to be in the
So
mix.
who's the fifth starter in the West? You got those four.
Jokic.
I said Jokic was
Oh, you said Jokic.
Jokic, Steph, and LeBron are the automatic three.
That's going to be a no good. A baseline drive.
Portland player just hung on the rim as the ball was on the rim. The ball went through. But
Yeah, that's Brown.
Brown, he's a leaper.
Yeah, Greg Brown the third, 6'8", 200 out of Texas. As the Blazers continue to use some guys that haven't gotten a chance to play very often. I mean, Michael, so they could go big, right? They could give it to Gobert. They could give it to Mitchell. Reward Utah for being up in that mix there. I think that either one of those could be likely. Here's Austin Reeves now. Wayne Ellington into the ball game. And by the way, so is Kent Bazemore. Reeves is going to get a look at a three, and Reeves hits the three. 127-94. Michael, it's interesting tonight that Ellington was the guy out of the regular rotation, right? So
He's a good shooter.
Yeah, Frank basically played a 9-man rotation, and he used THT and Reeves as the 2 guards off the bench. And I like that. I thought that worked really well. It was a better defensive second unit than we've seen. And he, of course, did not play a center. No Dwight Howard, no DeAndre Jordan. Perry is going to get blocked by Bazemore, and that'll instead be a jump ball. So nice defensive play from Kent there. 3:24 as we count down. So I teased Perry talking about the standings.
Is Perry related to Steve Perry from the group Journey?
You know, I would say unlikely.
Yeah, but no.
Because that's unlikely. Now, the Lakers, Michael, with this win tonight, will improve to 18 and 19. So they will stay in the 8th seed. But the Clippers, 18 and 18, just a half game ahead. The Nuggets, 17 and 16, as Perry drills a three-pointer. 127-97 is the score. So the Lakers have a chance, Michael, with this coming homestand. Minnesota missing Towns, right? They can get back to 500, and all of a sudden they're right there. Well, yeah, for that 5 seed spot.
That's why I've been saying these 5 home games that this understand they have over the next 2 weeks. They should not lose one of the games, Trudell. They can beat all these teams.
No, they certainly look, Michael. They certainly can. Do you want to go over who's coming up?
Yeah, Minnesota's coming up Sunday without Karl Towns. That's another win for the Lakers. Should be. And after that, you got the Spurs or Sacramento coming in.
Sacramento.
Oh, got it. Yep. That's 3-0.
Then Atlanta.
4-0.
Oh, Atlanta's playing pretty well. But yeah, all right. Then Memphis a chance. Actually, Atlanta isn't playing that great. As Ellington drills.
And Memphis is coming back.
And then Memphis is coming back.
Chance back.
Yeah, chance to get some revenge though. Now we know Ariza won't be back, Michael. Now Stanley Johnson can't quite gather the ball, and Portland ends up with a layup. No, I blow the layup. It's Brown inside, and Ellington clears the rebound. 130-99, Michael. 2 minutes to go. Ellington a deep three, and gets another one.
Wow.
Wayne Ellington.
8 Lakers have scored. Tonight.
You know, shout out to Pete Zayas and Darius Soriano on the Laker Film Room podcast. They talk about Wayne Ellington's jumper like it's an old like leather jacket or something. There's something really smooth, like you're listening to smooth jazz music when you see that released off of Ellington's arm.
That's a good way to describe it.
There's a 3-pointer for Portland.
Did you play high school basketball, Trudell?
Did I play high school basketball? Yeah, I played point guard.
How many threes did you make?
Didn't shoot a lot of threes. I was more of a dribble, kind of a drive and kick, organizing point guard. It should be occasional three.
You're like Scott Skiles, huh?
Yeah, sure, Scotty Skiles. Oh, Austin Reeves, pretty move with the left hand on the baseline. Arkansas kid gets going.
Whirling dervish inside over 2 Blazers. Somehow squeezed that shot between the both of them as he was falling down, getting fouled.
Man, so the Lakers haven't stopped scoring here. And Reeves, Michael, switched hands. He had the ball in his right. He spun to his left. But he took the ball from his right, moved it over to his left.
Looking like Earl the Pearl out there.
And used class. Earl. Little Knicks reference. Hard courts of Rutgers Park. Earl the Pearl.
He was a great man. You see what Sam Jones, the Celtic legend, died today?
I did, yeah.
10 championships in 12 years.
Yeah.
Second most championships next to Bill Russell.
Anything you can tell us about?
Sam, he wasn't much of a scorer, but he was like a good hustle type of guy. Didn't shoot much, but
a lot of dirty work there for Russell.
Exactly.
136-102 after the play from Reeves. 7 Lakers in double figures, Michael, including THT, Reeves, and Melo off the bench. So the Lakers getting right here against this Blazer team. And Bazemore flying in, trying to prevent a layup from Reggie Perry. Perry will go to the free throw line.
Is he related to the Governor Perry who ran for the presidency about 8-9 years ago? Remember him? The guy was a Texas governor.
Rick Perry.
Rick Perry, yeah.
I would say also unlikely.
Okay,
Michael, but thank you for trying.
Oh yeah, what about Gaylord Perry? The old pitcher, is that his grandson?
That, I'd say a little bit more likely, but still very unlikely.
I just like to try to find the family ties. It's always interesting to me.
Yes, my father had that in common too with you. Like he you hear a last name. Oh, that to me implies that you're from this country. Or that, I like that. I like that curiosity about you, Michael. You're a very curious person.
Right, I am.
136-104 is the score.
Brad McGriff's son brings it up.
47 seconds to go.
Never know.
In the game. I'm glad that you're familiar with Mr. McGriff now after you earlier just embarrassed him by calling him that. What did he call him, Punches? That guy? Some guy I've never heard of, I think was the term that Mike used.
I mean, it's not my fault.
He's never played in the league before. Michael, again, we're very glad that you do your prep work and that you take this so seriously. 136-104. 22 seconds to go. Will the Lakers take one more shot or will they hatch it? We shall see. It looks like Bazemore wants to shoot. Step back three to his left. It's happening. Wow! And he drills it. Ken Bazemore. 139-104. Will likely be the final margin this season. The Blazers want to take one more shot. And yep, they'll go ahead and just launch one from the top of the key. Offensive rebound.
Count it.
Red McGriff's son.
Give him the points.
Did they count it?
I hope so. Give him something.
Well, what a ball game for the Lakers. Yeah. 139-106 is your final. LeBron James was just fantastic. 43 points, 14 rebounds, and 4 assists for the King. The first time he's played as a 37-year-old, Michael Thompson. And what a game from LeBron.
Whatever he's eating for breakfast, we all need to be eating some of that stuff because he's playing like he's 27, not 37.
Wow. So
we wait for Carmelo Anthony to join us here.
We'll talk to Melo in a minute. Michael, a couple other Lakers to note today. Nobody else got to the 20-point margin. They didn't have to, though, because so many Lakers got into double figures. Malik Monk had 18 in his 30 minutes. How about 15 from Russell Westbrook? Melo had 16, including 4 of 7 from 3. Reeves and THT combined to go for 10 points apiece. And then Stanley Johnson went for 10 points. They held Lillard. Michael, you called it. 12 below 30.
What did he get?
18 points.
Told you he wasn't going to get 25.
That's about as well as you're going to do on Damian Lillard, right? 5 for 15 from the field. They did get 28 points off the bench from Ben McLemore, which was pretty impressive.
He made up for the lack of Lillard scoring.
Well, Michael, let me point you to a certain statistic, and this isn't going to look too kindly at Portland, but how about only 7 turnovers for the Lakers?
Melo.
Well, y'all, let me get a hand up.
Hey,
I see.
I'm
up here drinking some wine close to this win.
I see that. I appreciate that. Happy New Year's.
Have you tried my wine yet I gave you?
I did. It's phenomenal. Yes, I did.
All right. That's what I want to hear.
Thank you for that.
Did you give him the select?
No, I gave him the diamond and key.
Okay.
Well, top of the top.
Melo, thanks for joining us here. Post-game show on the radio. So what a night for you guys. It seemed right from the start, Melo. You guys just had a certain energy about you. The starters, when you came off the bench, what was it that got you guys going tonight?
Well, I mean, it was good to see, us getting our guys back, out of protocol, us getting extra bodies out here. It was a different energy coming in here today. I think we had a different focus coming into this game, knowing that, we let some games slide and, for whatever reason. But, today was the most important day. The other games don't even matter right now at this point, as long as we took care of business tonight. And that's what was important.
Explain to us, because we're just on the outside. We don't know what's going on in the locker room. Y'all won't let us in there to hear your private conversations.
For real.
Melo. But tell us, what's going on with LeBron? Where is this coming from at 37 years of age?
Hey, man, it's age ain't nothing but a number, man. It's, he's been doing this his whole career. He's been doing this his whole career, man. And the way that he continues to, to push himself, to push us, the things that he demands from himself, things that he demands from us. He's a true leader, and he's showing that now. And we just getting started. Even though our record is what it is, the amount of games we played so far, but we got a long season to go and continue to do.
Well, Melo, look, LeBron's the young buck, okay, compared to you. You've been 37 since May, all right? So you're still rolling here, 16 points off the bench in this one, playing back-to-backs, the whole thing, never complaining about minutes. Like, what have you done to keep playing at this level as you are also in year 19?
I'm doing what I got to do to stay ready, stay prepared, keep my body right, keep my mind right. I think that's the most important part. As long as your mind right, everything else falls into play. But I'm just staying with it, man, and just, accepting my role and doing what I have to do to help this team win.
Last thing for you, Carmelo, you guys got a 5-game homestand. Have you guys talked about amongst yourselves, we have to go 5-0 on this homestand?
We haven't talked about it in depth like that, but tonight was the start of that homestand. And, what better way than to start it with a win like we did tonight.
All right, hey, Happy New Year, Mello. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Enjoy the time with the family, all right?
Happy New Year, guys. Thank you.
All right, so there's Carmelo Anthony. Michael Thompson, it's been fun.
Yeah, let's do this again on Sunday. Who needs Ireland?
Well, hey, I'm not saying that, Ireland. We miss you. But, yes, we will be back,
Of course
on
we miss
Sunday for Lakers and Timberwolves. Tonight, though, the Lakers get a 139-106 victory over Portland. Happy New Year, everybody. You're listening to the Lakers Radio Network.
Lakers basketball is a final. Thank you for listening on the ESPN LA Lakers Radio Network. Lakers basketball is sponsored by George Chevrolet. George Chevrolet, your back-to-back-to-back Chevy dealer of the year.
Morando Casino Resort and Spa. Good times. Your Southern California Toyota dealers. We make it easy.
Lakers basketball on ESPN LA is powered by Valvoline Instant Oil Change, home of the 15-minute drive-through oil change.
Visit SoCalOilChange.com for locations and slam dunk coupons to save towards your next service.
Driven by Subaru of Glendale, the #1 Subaru dealer in America. The Lakers locker room report is next. This holiday season, don't miss all the bowl game action on 710 ESPN. Driven by your Southern California Hyundai dealers.
And tomorrow, as we ring in a new year, ring in college football action. At 10 a.m., the PlayStation Fiesta Bowl. At 2 p.m., the Rose Bowl. And at 6 p.m., the All-State Sugar Bowl. Hear it all tomorrow, right here on 710 ESPN.
The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event is going on now with winter-only savings on all models. Visit buyhyundai.com or see your SoCal Hyundai dealer today.
Your first chance to react to tonight's Lakers game is on the Lakers Pizza Hut postgame show.
We'll take as many calls as possible. Allowing Laker fans to react is the right thing to do tonight.
AD phone jam and a dunk. Wow.
Hit the Lakers line and share your thoughts on tonight's Lakers game with Alan Slewa.
877-710 ESPN. Your reaction to tonight's game.
LeBron 360 spin to the rim. Carmelo for three. Got it.
Plus, highlights and interviews from Lakers players and coaches.
My job is to go out and compete and play the way I know how to play, and I let the rest take care of itself.
Whether you're at home watching the game, you're leaving Staples Center right now, and you're calling in, you were at the game, or you're just listening to the broadcast.
The Lakers Pizza Hut postgame show after every Lakers game.
With LeBron moving left, he takes it to the rim, left-hand layup. Good! LeBron is taking over the game.
Right here on the home of the purple and gold, 710 ESPN.
Hey, this is Amanda Brown, Program Director of 710 ESPN. I want to take a minute to wish all of our listeners a happy holiday season and a happy new year. Thank you for all of your amazing support and love that you show to our station all year long. By the way, have you voted for the 710 Mandy Awards yet? Go to 710awards.net and vote today. And yes, a listener wanted to name the show after me, and everyone but me thought it was a good idea. But who doesn't love this song? That's 710awards.net. Vote early and often.
Mission 18 Reloaded.
From the legendary King.
LeBron is taking over the game.
All the way down to the youngest rook.
Austin Reeves wins the game for the Lakers.
Mission 18 Reloaded is a next man up mentality for the purple and gold.
I love trying to figure out how we can be better.
Sunday, the Lakers battle the Timberwolves at the crib. Coverage begins at 5 p.m. The Lake Show, play here.
710 ESPN.
What's easier than blowing out 65 candles? Choosing an Alignment Medicare Advantage health plan tailored just for you. Need access to 24/7 telehealth and concierge services? You got it. You'll receive an Alignment Health Plan Black Card with a monthly allowance for over-the-counter items and rewards for simple things like getting a flu shot or your annual exam. At Alignment Health Plan, we don't think of these things as extras, just things you deserve. Save your birthday wish for something that isn't healthcare related. Visit AlignmentHealthPlan.com today.
Afternoons on 710 ESPN with Sedano and Cap.
Tell them that it's human nature, right? Right? Does it do me that way? Shimon. No?
Why did you there? He isn't in that song. There.
Did he Shimon at all?
I don't think he's Shimon either.
You know what I'm saying? No Shimoning?
No.
It's just the way I feel it, you know? Sometimes you just feel it and you give an
Sedano and Cap for your afternoon drive. Back Monday afternoon at 3:55 p.m. on 710 ESPN. just went down with Lakers basketball. We get you closer to all you need to know right now. This is the Lakers Locker Room Report.
The ESPN LA World Champion Lakers Radio Network.
This is the Lakers Locker Room Report.
Here's Alan Slewa.
139-106. Lakers handle the Blazers. Lakers now 18-19 on the season. They finish off 2021 with a W. Portland drops to 13-22, and they didn't look good in the process by any stretch of the imagination. A good win for the Lakers tonight. They start a five-game homestand after that two-game road trip. They split against Houston and Memphis, and you heard Michael Thompson pretty much ask Carmelo, "Hey, are you guys looking at this road trip? Or are you guys looking at this homestand in a sense of desperation? Probably not the right word, but." How key is it going to be to win at least 4 of these games, let's say? And I think it's certainly realistic, and they got off to a good start against the Blazers, just so everybody knows. Minnesota, Sacramento, Atlanta, and Memphis. That's the 5-game homestand that the Lakers have. I want to take a second here, and we'll talk about LeBron James in a moment. I just want to go through some of the team stats here real quick. Lakers shot 55% from the field. Michael and I spent a lot of time talking about the Blazers pregame and where's this team going and the direction. Body language was awful. They did a good job on Damian Lillard, and certainly they're missing some key pieces with Robert Covington and C.J. McCollum and Yusuf Nurkic, and they're missing some key guys. So let's not, question that by any stretch of the imagination. Lakers just kind of starting to get people back. Austin Reeves got a chance to come back tonight.